Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today, we'll be tackling the new allegations, or rather new allegations. They're not that fresh right now. I just took some time researching it a little bit about about Boogie. Boogie is a YouTuber that was one of the first, actually, uh, big-ish channels on YouTube, focusing more on gaming side of it. He is most popular for creating this character Francis that embodies basically every gamer or most of the gamer stereotypes back in the day. I think from 2006 onwards. Um, the thing about Boogie is, even though I never watched his content, I mean, I watched his content to make an opinion, basically to form an opinion on him. Never liked what he offered, but still he was hugely popular back in the day. So to see a person like that and a fairly big YouTuber be accused of so many things recently, and now uh, with faking cancer for sympathy, views, and donations is truly saddening for the platform and for what he once represented on the platform. I think because it was he was one of the first, I think, big-ish YouTubers on the platform, and to see him fall this hard is quite saddening. But let's go through the allegations a little bit. So the main thing is that we'll be trying different news outlets that I've just opened here. I think you can also see the tabs, so it's or maybe you cannot see the tabs. One second. Okay, so I think now you should be able to see everything, right? Right. Okay, so I opened some tabs to just look into this issue. Okay, that's much better. So he's been embroiled in controversy after um, after during a podcast, which you can find. Where was it? Where was it? Where was the podcast? Here. We won't be going through the podcast. I'll just be linking it in the description. But basically, during this podcast, I believe he was accused of faking cancer. Um, because he actually posted a video in 20, 2022, man, English is hard, where he actually states that, oh, I already had it open here, where he actually states that he has
I often say though, every
cancer.
day that I wake up is a
Just for a second, checking if the audio input capture is on. It is on. Okay, let's hear it.
good day. It's the one day that I don't wake up that sucks. So I've been debating for a while to talk to you guys about this, but I hope it brings you guys a little bit of clarity about some of the videos I've made in the last month or so. Because, well, you remember about 3 weeks back, I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer. Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera, which basically makes your body right. You never think it's going to be you, but sometimes it is. You know me and my dark sense of humor. When my doctor told me all of this, I said, "If I die of cancer, doc, instead of my morbid obesity, which I've been working for me over the few years, drugs that reduce the blood cell count, else can be done and start taking an aspirin." So I don't know. Now that I'm here, I still don't know. I guess time is going to tell.
Uh, um, so I think that would be all from that video. I don't want to play more of it. I don't think it's necessary. You watched it once before, and there was really. I mean, he's obviously stating directly that he has. He's so that's the thing. He never states that he has cancer. He states that he's most likely to have cancer. So he's not outright saying, "Oh, guys, I 100% have cancer." Saddening times, saddening times indeed. He actually says he's most likely to have cancer because of the treatment he used to take, I believe. We'll find in the article more about. But basically, he was taking some drugs, treatment perhaps, if I remember correctly, which had listed as side effects the development of said cancer type. But he never actually offered an official diagnosis. So everything that's being said on the internet, including this, needs to really be taken with a grain of salt. But basically, he says that he has blood cancer. Okay. So after that controversy with cryptocurrency, when he actually not, he didn't try to scam his audience, he actually scammed his audience. This guy Destiny, I think it's a guy or girl, I don't really know, but started digging a little bit deeper about his cancer controversy. Boogie claimed his involvement with the coin was geared at paying for his cancer treatment. Well, he's saying that now, but back then he never defended his actions using these arguments. So I think it's a clear lie. So this is certainly a lie. I mean, you can't be saying, "Oh, I scammed my audience into helping me pay for cancer treatments." I mean, is that correct? No. Basically, the streamer broke down his own theory, so it's him. The streamer, yeah, that's the thing. So, polycythemia vera is a cancer type that it is more common in the elderly. Now, the thing is that visually there are some things that outright screams, "Hey, you've got PV." That is reddish and bluish coloration of the skin. These are the visuals, and they are more likely to have gout, which all of these are visible symptoms. But the thing is, when you look at the epidemiology, it still occurs in all age groups, but the median age at diagnosis is 60 years, and the highest incidence is in people aged 70 to 79. So it's not unlikely, but it's very rare for it to occur in a person of Boogie's age. Um, so the exchange was pretty heated, and some causes and treatments for the non-cancerous part. Okay, so he might have polycythemia that is not cancerous, the non-cancerous type, that lined up with Boogie's statements about his illness in the past. I mean, the thing is, what what everybody is saying, and what basically Destiny said was, okay, you've got cancer. Fair enough. Show us the diagnosis. Um, I think that's the worst part of it. Oh, he said that he would soon be getting a bone marrow biopsy, so he didn't know that in 2022. He's only now trying to find some what you call it, man, some definite proof, right? Destiny jumped on the biopsy as proposed. He said if Boogie had been diagnosed, it wouldn't make any sense for a doctor to run a confirmation biopsy. Yeah, because you already have the diagnosis, right? And that diagnosis should be should be, what to say, emitted upon a biopsy. So he was the one pushing for the biopsy. I okay. So that's the thing. Um, Boogie is refusing every form of showing a diagnosis and he actually makes contradictory claims. Because the thing is that he refuses. So let me just hop back in. Miss me? I think you miss me. So that's the thing with this diagnosis. If it's a certain diagnosis, there would be no need for a biopsy. I mean, you only do a biopsy to find out if there is a form of cancer present there. Oh, you wouldn't need that if you already knew you had cancer. I mean, I hope it makes sense. For me, it makes sense, to be fair, but I hope for you guys as well. So, yeah, regarding all of this, everything is super strange regarding this person. And it's saddening to see a YouTuber fall on such hard times, especially since he used to be such a massive YouTuber. Um, I think he made millions off YouTube and just lost it all to gambling, to his cryptocurrency scam, which is fucking insane. This guy has been accused recently of so many awful things. And the scam is self-admitted, to be fair. So he self-admitted to scamming his audience. I I mean, if saying that it's your own guy's fault, I warned you this is a shitcoin. I don't know. I don't know how that doesn't qualify as self-admittance. So basically, what I wanted to say is that it's strange he won't provide any proof. He says he needs a biopsy, but in 2022 he already said that he has cancer and he was very adamant about it and very convinced, sort of, because even then he never used the word "I have absolutely 100% cancer. I'm most likely to have" without a certain diagnosis. From what we've listened in that video recently. And now he says he wants a biopsy to confirm the case. But even then, if you don't have that condition, which is a truly horrific condition, I wouldn't want it upon anyone on this planet. Not even the worst of the worst. But still, if you don't have that condition and you have no definite proof, then why are you stating that you're most likely to be having that? I mean, I could have a cold and say, "Oh, I'm most likely to die today or tomorrow for tuberculosis because I just sneezed. The doctor said it's probably tuberculosis." Please donate. Don't forget to donate, subscribe, like this video to help me through this dark phase. But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you can't be saying that shit without some sort of definite proof. And I think it's also his audience's fault. Like, you should hold him accountable for everything he says or does. Maybe he has that PV. Maybe he has that. So I'm not disputing the fact that he might have that. He's just without providing some. That's the thing. It's not a privacy concern. You've stated something awful, something, and you have a history of lying and scamming and all that shit. And people are only looking for just just evidence that this time around you're not lying. Like, you're not lying, you're not scamming, you're not anything. It's just the proof, man. It's just the diagnosis. It ain't that hard, to be fair, right? It ain't that hard to provide a simple diagnosis for a disease you have been diagnosed with. It really isn't. But he has to make a biopsy for that, and the biopsy clearly disputes the existence of such a disease or confirms it. Who knows? I, for one, don't think he has. I think it's another scam because he said he had cancer, right, or he's most likely to have cancer. Allegedly had cancer right after losing his money to a lot of cryptocurrencies. So yeah, and in recent years he's been scamming his audience a lot and just generally being a very toxic person. Well, he was toxic before when he started YouTube, either way, but that was, I want to say, intended because that was a character he was playing, Francis. It wasn't him, but now it's him that's toxic. Hope you guys like this video, like my opinion on it, like me even. I like you too. So, see you again on my channel. Hope you stick around for more content and hope you like. Leave a comment. Leave a comment to this video if you've got really just anything to say. Just say pizza or tacos or whatever goes through your mind. And see you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe and see ya.